What's up, little diesels? Welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, my name's Kevin. This is Legal Diesel, the CBD channel for connoisseurs of CBD. We keep you guys in mind. This is all about CBD on this channel. Of course, we do talk about some other things, but primarily you're going to see CBD on this channel. So if you're sensitive to THC, you're looking for a good CBD channel to just hang out, learn, review stuff, whatever, guys, subscribe to us. Check us out, hang out with us, welcome. So today, guys, we're going to be doing a wake and what I'm going to call wake and partake. Since we're not going to be getting high, I don't want to call it a wake and bake. You know, it's a CBD. So awake and partake, guys. We're going to partake in some CBD, get some medicine down in our lungs, get our day started off right. And I'll tell you a little bit of a funny story in the meantime. So let's get this joint sparked up. I got some lemon octane in here. And guys, we hope you're smoking along with us, having a great day, whatever you're doing. We hope you're enjoying it. We hope it's going well for you. Just kick back with us and take a load off. Have a little wake and partake. So, funny story, guys. Literally last night is when this happened. I decided, well, it actually goes back a little bit before last night, but last night was when it like really hit the fan. So, a while back, you've maybe seen it in videos. I don't know, it's kind of hard to see, but I decided to get my nose pierced. And so I got my nose pierced and I got a corkscrew. I think that like normally the dude like pierces with L's or something like that, but he was like, I can make it into a corkscrew. So he made it himself into a corkscrew. And you know, I didn't really see like how he made the post on it. I just know that he was like, look, I can make it into a corkscrew for you. So he did. And so, you know, I gave it a while, you know, like a couple months or whatever, let it heal up before trying to change it out. Well, Miss Diesel, she orders some nose rings and like chains and stuff because she got a double. She actually got a double and she wanted like the chain that goes across. And so she ordered the chains and some nose rings, like it was like a big old kit. She ordered it from Amazon. It says it's stainless steel, right? Okay. You know, you probably know where this is going to go. And so she just really wanted the chains out of it, but it did come with some other like nose rings, some L's, whatever. Like it came with hoops and L's and all this stuff. Well, the hoops are one size like bigger engaged than our nose piercings are. So that was what I originally wanted to put in my nose after my corkscrew like healed up and everything, but it's, you know, one gauge too big or whatever, so it wouldn't fit. So she gets them in, you know, tries out her chains, all that, whatever. That's fine and dandy. Well, she decides that like it's been long enough, like her stuff's healed up, you know, she's thinking about like changing them out or whatever. And so of course, like I just can't contain my excitement. I'm like, oh, there's hoops in there. Like I want mine out. I'm gonna put in a hoop. So she takes out my corkscrew. I go to put the hoop in, and as I said, I find out that, you know, it's a 16, ours is like a 20, so it doesn't fit. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I already took out my corkscrew. I don't really want to try putting this thing back in because it's like the first time I've seen what the post looks like, and it's really like twisted up, you know? Like it does not look easy to put back in. And so I'm like, I really don't want to mess around with trying to put that back in, right? Well, there were L's in it. And so I'm like, okay, we'll just put one of these L's in and we'll rock with that. So I put it in, and it's been like, I don't know, like 2 weeks up until last night, I think, or something, maybe a week. I don't know. It's been at least a week, maybe 2 weeks that I've had this L in that we got, okay, from Amazon, right? And it starts getting sore, okay? Which obviously isn't a good sign, but you sleep on your face and different stuff. And I'm like, it's probably just a little bit irritated because I've been cleaning it, like at least once a day I'm cleaning it, not like 2 or 3 times like when you first get it pierced, but I'm still cleaning it at least once a day, just to make sure that, it stays clean. It's your nose. It's kind of gross. So, um, it starts getting sore. And then next thing I know, there's like this little bump that forms, and it kind of looks like a pimple. Like it's like I can't tell if it's got like pus in it or if it's just like literally a pimple, like right on like near my piercing site. So, needless to say, I start getting concerned. Like, is this actually stainless steel or not? So, I decide to take some of the other ones because, like I said, it's like a big kit. So there's like multiples. We take one of the other L's out of the bag, and then my corkscrew because I kept it. And we're like dropping it on the table, and the corkscrew, like you can hear the ting, like it's clearly medical grade stainless steel. It came from the piercing shop, and the L is just like bouncing off the table, like I don't know, like a piece of plastic from like a cereal box toy or something, like just as soon as I heard it hit the table, it was like, oh man, this isn't good. So it's immediately clear that my piercing is probably getting infected. This is not actually stainless steel. So we decide to take it out, right? It hurts so bad, it's bleeding, it's terrible. But that's not that's totally fine. That was totally fine. What was not totally fine was putting in my corkscrew. Like I said, up until the first time I took it out, and even then, I really didn't pay much attention to it. I had never seen the post on it, okay? Now, if you're familiar with nose rings, the corkscrew is supposed to have like a backwards C shape, right? And this corkscrew, we go to put it in, and granted, okay, my nose is like, I'm trying to get it healed up now, okay? So it's like clearly infected. No, it's clearly infected. It is hurting, it's bleeding. And now we're trying to put this corkscrew in.
Out of it too.
Yeah, there's like pus coming out of it, blood. It's hurting so bad. And we take this corkscrew, it's supposed to be like a backwards C shape, right? And we start trying to put it in, and it's absolutely agonizing. Oh my god! And it finally gets so bad. I tell Miss Diesel, she's trying to help me put it in because she's had her nose pierced several times. I'm not really familiar with it. It's my first time getting it pierced, and she's trying to help me put it back in. Finally, I'm like, just stop. I get on the phone. Of course, when you can't figure out how to do something, pull up the good old YouTube, and I'm like, how do you put in a corkscrew nose ring? I look it up, and everybody's like, oh, you just, take it and angle the backwards C part and then, turn it and that'll twist that in. And then from there, you can kind of just push it straight in, right? I'm like, there's just no way. I'm trying, and there's just no way. That's not going to happen. So we sit and we go at it. My nose is like, the piercing site's like basically purple. It's bleeding. I'm standing in front of the mirror because I finally decided to start trying to do it myself, and I'm just like twisting and pulling and putting my finger on the other side of my, like the inside of my nose, trying to feel the bar come through, and just like, just going at it. I'm so mad, I'm punching the sink, like I cannot get this in, and I'm just like literally like about to just cry and punch the mirror out, like in front of our sink. So I get on YouTube again. How do you put in a corkscrew nose ring? And I see these videos. Well, it was actually only one video of this woman, and she takes it and she's like, I'm just gonna exaggerate the C a little bit on this. And she has like a jewelry clamp thingy. I don't know what it's called right now. It's slipping my mind. and she just like kind of bends the C part to make it a little bit wider. And I'm like, I go back to the mirror. I'm still trying to do the like just turn it technique, right? It's hurting so bad. It's not working. I'm still ready to just scream. So I'm like, you know what? Forget it. I just take it out and I look at it. This thing is not even a C. The piercer literally took and he took the jewelry to make the C, but instead, the way that it looks is like kind of like this. Like it's just a V. You know, like it's supposed to like C or whatever. It literally didn't do that. It would have like one post goes this way and then the other part was like going this way. Like it just met at a V. So there was literally no way to actually turn it. So I took vice grips and exaggerated the C like she said, and it went right in. Absolutely agonizing time. I do not know why the joint will not stay lit, but yeah, it was an absolutely agonizing time. But I have the corkscrew back in. I exaggerated the C on it. I got it in. We're good to go now. We're just trying to get it healed up. But guys, if you get your nose pierced and you get a corkscrew, make sure that at least somewhat they kind of exaggerate that C, or at least make sure they fully get the C. Because this dude, he did Miss Diesel's too, and he did perfect.
One of mine though.
Well, he did good on one of hers, messed up the other one, and then he messed up mine. He made both of mine and one of hers like a V instead of the C, and it just will not turn in there like that. But guys, almost to the end of this joint. That's pretty much going to wrap it up for this video. We just wanted to hang out with you this morning, smoke a little joint, you know, wake and partake. Hopefully that becomes a new saying for us CBD people. But just have a little wake and partake with you guys and tell you that little mishap because I thought it was kind of funny. And I don't know if anyone else has been to the point of screaming and crying over their nose ring, but I was. I've got several days off, guys, so we're going to be trying to push out several videos. We haven't forgot about the hash bowl. But obviously, you know, I'm already really feeling this joint, and it's going to be hard to stay awake. So, you know, like early in the morning, I'm not trying to rip a hash bowl and be passing out and sleeping all day. But we haven't forgot about it. We're going to try to find a way to hotbox. As you know, we don't have a car anymore, so that's kind of a bit difficult. But we'll make some kind of makeshift shenanigans and get you guys a hotbox video as well. And almost forgot, I just picked up an ounce of royal grapes from Tweedle Farms. And you guys know, normally I don't brag a whole lot on Tweedle Farms. It's more of like my, you know, like just budget. I need to keep medicine in my house. But dude, this stuff's actually fire. It has wonderful indica effects. I haven't really smoked a lot of it, so we'll smoke a lot more with you guys. But I have smoked a bowl. Like I just, you know, snapped a bowl real quick. And it's heavy, sleepy, full-on indica. The bag smells amazing. The bud actually looks really good. It's got a nice trim job on it and everything. So we're going to be having a review of that for you too, guys. But we've got a lot of videos coming. Let's take one more hit. All right, guys. We'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.